Boy, I know y'all seen that new chapter, man. I know y'all seen that new chapter. I've been waiting for this for 2 weeks, man. Yes, Chainsaw Man Part 2 has dropped. It finally dropped, man. The first chapter came out with 53 goddamn pages. So, first of all, that's already lit because, you usually get like 20 some pages. Nope, it was 50, and I'm so glad he did that. So, of course, the author of Fujimoto came out with Chainsaw Man Part 2 after like a year and some months. And also, if you don't know, I made a video talking about what I could like expect in Chainsaw Man Part 2, like what I want to see. And then after reading the first chapter, I think it's going to be different from what I said in that video, just a little bit. Today I'm talking about what to expect in Chainsaw Man Part 2 after the first chapter, so let's get straight into it, man. Oh. So first off, let me go ahead and say this. Let's give our respects and give a round of applause to the author Fujimoto, because that was one hell of a chapter, man. That one hell of a chapter, and honestly, one of the best starts in manga that I've seen in a while. So yeah, basically, if you don't know, it followed a whole new girl. Like, it's crazy because it was so good that even Chainsaw Man wasn't even appeared. Denji didn't even appeared in this chapter. So, oh, by the way, I guess if you haven't read the chapter, go ahead, read, and come back to this video so you can hear what I got to say and talk about it in the comments. So yeah, anyways, Denji didn't even appear in the first chapter, man. Like, he was mentioned, of course, but he didn't like appear like in the school. You didn't see no glimpse of him besides the poster and stuff like that. But yeah. And honestly, I was okay with that because, well, the new girl we got to see, the new, I guess, either antagonist or main character. I don't know, we'll see later in the story, but her name is Asa Mitaka. And first of all, that's a beautiful name already. But and also, you could tell if you read Goodbye Eri, she reminded me of Eri in that in that manga a lot. So at least looks wise. So, but yeah, you could tell and basically follow her in her school life and how like her personality is and how she view the world and her peers. So that's how it started off. And oh yeah, there's a chicken that could talk and is headless and is a devil apparently. So and he became the class pet. So the whole class developed a relationship with except for Eri because she kind of despised chicken for reasons I get into later on in the video. But basically, yeah, everyone liked chicken except for her. And then she didn't like the classmates because she thought, kind of like an antisocial girl because, the classmates was nice to her, but she thought, like, she was jealous of them. So, of course, that made her distance from the classmates and all that type of stuff. And it was definitely a cool insight of how the character is and how she viewed, like, the whole, world and her personality. So, yeah, and that happens. And, of course, some tragic stuff happened with the chicken. And Asa is behind it. Well, that's what we thought. And then basically that led her to, feeling more like a loser and basically hating the role. And yeah, that kind of sucked. It sucked that happened to her, and then I was like, I felt bad for her too. Oh, and by the way, I meant to say it was the class president too that was kind of like behind most of this stuff. Like, she was nice to her in the beginning, but then when we got to revealed about her secret devil, and as soon as I saw her transform later on in that in chapter, I was like, yeah, this is definitely Chainsaw Man. And so, of course, Asa was freaked out, so was the other classmate that was there. And yeah, we get revealed of like another devil in the whole story, and then basically some catastrophic things happen, and we see Asa on the ground, about to die, until the mysterious owl, I guess, it looked like an owl to me. And then we got revealed what that owl was, basically, and then I guess they morphed or something like that, and then she became the war devil. She became the goddamn war devil, so, and then she started going crazy, like Maki style from JJK, man. She was slicing them, or slicing her up, at least, and it was like, oh my god, bro, it felt like the Chainsaw Man, it felt like a new one-shot led into Chainsaw Man, both blended together, bro. It was well executed, it was well drawn, the panels was insane, and just, I got me so hyped, bro. I was in the bathroom reading it. Don't ask why, but yeah, I was like yelling, bro. Like, yes, that's my girl, bro, because I already love her already, and it's so much fan art of her, which I'm getting to in a minute. But yeah, it ended with her saying, "I'll see you soon, Chainsaw Man," and that's it. So I'm basically gonna talk about the future, what to expect. So number one, I'm gonna say this. I feel like Asa or the War Devil, how you call her, I feel like she's gonna be either great friends with Chainsaw Man, aka Denji, or really bitter rivals. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be one way or the other. Like, maybe Denji could see her like real personality in the future, and they become like, well, I know they're gonna fight, of course. I can't wait to see them fight. They're gonna fight probably at least in the next few chapters, because when she meets him, she's gonna try to kill him, of course. I feel like they're either gonna fight and then maybe he's gonna understand her more and try to befriend her, or maybe she might die. Let's just change something to talk about. We don't know what's gonna happen, bro, and we don't know how long it's gonna be, honestly. So yeah, because I feel like we're gonna have a great relationship between these characters. Because they both have really great dynamics from each other. Because Denji was started out with nothing and became interested in the world, and became and met great friends. All that type of stuff. And then Asa basically had everything in the beginning, but she like pushed everyone away, and that dynamic is already like peaked. So I can always say right now, but yeah, that's number one. Number two, I feel like it's gonna be a whole bunch of new characters because school art, different school characters, and as you can tell, we didn't even see Denji school, at least his peers yet. Can't wait to see him. I was itching to see him in the first chapter, but it's alright. I'll wait for each chapters to see him, honestly. But yeah, we're gonna see a whole bunch of new characters. Maybe get like some more info on the devils in the whole manga, and then maybe more fights, more chaos, more all that type of stuff, man. Oh, this is Chainsaw Man talking about. It's gonna be a whole bunch of wild stuff. So yeah, that's number two, and I guess my last reason is well, expect returning characters such as Kobeni, Kishibe, and that high school guy from part one. I forgot his name. He has a long name, but the guy that fought Quincy, in the assassination arc, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that high school guy. I feel like you can expect him to be in Denji's, like, I guess life soon. So, because Chainsaw Man, he's popular now. So of course he's gonna attract more people and like familiar faces. Oh, also I want to say, yeah, for my, I guess number four reason is that I feel like this might not happen, but like it would be cool if this happened though. And I have seen theories about this. Is that what if, in part one, Denji was the main character and we follow his coming of age story, and then in part two, we're gonna have a new main character such as Asa, and we're probably gonna follow her story, and Denji's probably gonna be like a side character, kind of like one of those JoJo part formats, like how. In part three, Jotaro was the main character, and then part six, is Jolene, his daughter, and then get to see him as like more of a side character. Well, if that happens, if it's Chainsaw Man, honestly, I'll be fine with it, because well, in part one, well, there are a lot of deaths, and also Denji's story is not really complete, but like it kind of wrapped up pretty well in part one, and it'd be cool to see him, and definitely in part two being like involved the main character, if she's the main character, of course. And also, by the way, you don't know, but like the future of the part two, it looks pretty interesting because, well, we got introduced probably like to one or two characters, and Asa, oh my god, bro, it's so much fan art of her, like it's actually getting ridiculous. But hey, I'm all here for her because she's a demon, bro, and I like the fan art too. So yeah, and also whoever more characters get introduced, that's probably gonna same thing gonna happen with them because the Chainsaw Man fan base is rabid, and I love it. So yeah, it's probably my like last reason. So. Oh, this is my prediction for what the future of Chainsaw Man is going to be, at least for right now, at least for the next few chapters. So, but yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And don't forget, every Tuesday, by the way, it's coming every Tuesday. I thought it was going to come the 13th, which is today, but I guess Japan to come early. Anyways, yeah, come every Tuesday, and it's going to be a Shonen Jump Plus, the app, and I guess you can find leaks online. Good luck, because Plus is kind of like really, really secure. So yeah, but I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next, and comment down below what you're gonna expect or what you like about this so far. And yeah, I catch you in this video. Chainsaw Man, we back, baby. Let's go.